But it's going to be Zildjian versus Death. This is going to be upper bracket goodness on Molten Falls. Looking forward to it. Want to see if Zildjian has the hard counter. Although, I'm going to be honest, Death, I feel like maybe almost gave up on CPMA. Not gave up, but maybe is trying something new. It's not better, it's just different. You know what I mean? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? We'll see. We'll see what lineup he comes out with.
Prepare for draft.
He is very well versed in the CPA of MA, but is he going to choose that weapon? The Galini Bob right off the bat. Athena and Visor for Zildjian. Vision so strong, hooking around so fast. We have a Visor also on Death sides, and yeah, it looks like he's completely content not using CPMA. The Bunny Slash to close it out. Now it's all on Zildjian. And he's going to go with the Winged Galena. I like it. I'm a fan of it. It's not exactly the Beaked Galena, so it's not my favorite, but I'll allow it. Wilkie T says, I'm going to root for Zildjian so I don't feel bad about getting destroyed by him. If he goes on and wins the whole thing, technically you lost to the best person.
Prepare to fight.
Kaz, what's up, man? How are you? I know I missed you earlier, but I'm sorry. Cosm, hi. Composition B, hello. We're going to get into this. This is real. This is happening. Death versus Zildjian on Molten Falls. Going to start off on Death here. He's going to hold that vision for just a little bit. Just a skosh. And I really like just holding it.
So do I.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It can lead to a bunch of prostate problems. But, ooh, missing that rail, that could have been a lot of free damage here. But speaking of damage, the LG and the chase is coming out. Death needs to be very careful. Saying, okay, whoo boy. It's a lot of shafts, huh? Doesn't want to jump over the rockets yet. And a wise choice here, as Zildjian's going to push this heavy. He's going to eat a rail for it, but he's going to get decent rocket damage. Unfortunately, the follow-ups won't hit. So Death gets away with one and could make his way over to the Mega very quickly, and he's actually going to get both items and the vision up, but he still doesn't really have a good weapon. Only rockets to his name, pops the vision, might get a free rail. Unfortunately, misses the first, hits the second. 225's over for Zildjian, though. Not all lost here. He's finally going to get in on some LG, but still no rockets a minute into the round for Death. Needs to be very careful with his positioning. And I think Zildjian's playing a little crazy here. Good hook to stop that pushback from that LG. Death getting in on the heavy again, trying to split both items and stay on top of him. Finally gets rockets, and now he's going to be able to trap Mega as well. Gets it, has the LG, and Zildjian nothing to do but the rocket turnaround. Why the rail? And switches back to the LG for a little bit of a tickle, perhaps instilling false hope in Zildjian. Death with the 5D chess plays here as he's going to pop vision, make his way over and try and cut off over by the shotgun. He spots him out, hits one phenomenal rail ding. But rocket spam trying to keep him off the heavy. He's going to have to concede that as he's down to 71 HP. He's very railable. And now Zildjian does have a rail as well. Mega is up. He's going to grab one bubble so he can tank a rail if need be. Then go on to the Mega. Well done by Death here as Zildjian trying to hunt and get this refrag. Lots of time. 3 minutes left. Death trying to rain down rockets here. He's going to miss out on the heavy, but with that donk, it might be worth it. The follow-up rail's not going to hit, and that's going to be unfortunate because Zildjian's going to pop through the telly and rail him in the bum-bum. And you hate to see that. And a quick rail off spawn. Misses with the second one. Totem does get forced out of Death. And wow, he almost takes her head off with that follow-up. And this is going to be bad. Death gets caught out with the LG, but the rockets are so strong. And that Mega proves to be critical in that fight. Takes a little bit of machine gun. Dare I say one slug going around the corner. Heavy is right there for Death. The rockets will bounce Zildjian around as he's there in time. Throws down a totem. Trying to get as much rocket damage as he can. And can he follow up with the machine gun? The switch is going to be fantastic. Oh, and Death tries to dance a little bit, but the rocket's too strong. Zildjian gets that refrag, and Death is down onto his slash. 2 minutes left in the game. Zildjian doing a really good job of getting the refrags, knowing where to be, and throwing down that totem with the rockets. He's going to get melted. Needs to be careful of the snail trail. Don't do it!
Round 1 complete. Prepare to fight.
Oh, hi, Dehang. Oh, hi, Mark.
Round begins in
Present.
Oh, he's here. We have the man himself, the legend.
Round 2. Fight.
We got a match going on, Zildjian versus Death right now. It's pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sounds
It's
good.
not a circus, but it's intense. Am I right? So many rockets now as Zildjian absolutely melts. Death gets caught out of the LG. Does have not a lot of HP, but 225s to work with. Gonna get caught out by the rail. What a spawn. Actually survives that too. That is very unfortunate for Death. That could have been a fantastic refrag there. We're gonna get you in the game after this. How does that sound?
I'll allow it.
I appreciate it. Do you have your monster ready?
I do.
I have
I'm
6
ready
of
to
them.
go.
Yeah, I'm loaded. I am absolutely loaded.
So you're ready for? You're good for one night.
Yeah, I can't stop shaking, really. Neither can Zildjian as he's trying to hook his way into everyone's hearts here. The rocket will miss. He will push into a rocket. Death hitting everything now. Will it be enough? And it will. He will take him out by heavy machine gun. Getting a little crazy with the Athena.
One of my favorite champions.
Yeah, she's very mobile. Need to be careful though, right? She's kind of squishy. Right over heavy. Death acting crazy now. He's going for that rail shot. Both players extremely weak here. He's going to have 225s to work with, but instead he wants to go for the kill. Trying to hit that rail, and he picks him right out of the sky. That was a high-risk, high-reward play there, and it also gets him the Mega, so well done to Death. Calculated. And also has a pocket totem to work with. He's going to use it to totem that telly. Defends the rockets. Looking very strong here as Zildjian's down to the Galena. There it is. He has all the information now. Gets some free damage off of it too. And with 5 seconds, he can catch him out by the rockets. Oh, that rocket pop! The air strafe is good though. He knows. He knows everything. Zildjian actually is going to turn this around as he gets the Mega. 10 HP, and the rocket switch is a very, 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 very lucrative. And the stack not so bad. He can actually fight for this if he wants. He's a little early here. Death going for the rails, and he will hit it, and now he has to concede. Almost gets hit. You can't always turn your back to the enemy. That's actually not advisable. Good rail here. Zildjian has to hold that and eat it. Why no switch to machine gun from Death? He's going to switch to rockets, and rocket jump up like a crazy person. They switch places, and he actually loses out on the heavy. And this could be curtains as the LG will push Zildjian back down. Death still going for that rocket, and he lands one. Square in the chesticles and goes up 2-0. It's a bit of a wonky fight, though.
Prepare to fight.
Just a skosh. It wasn't Willy, but it was Wonka. Am I right?
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Death is going to get that Mega Spawn, and he's going to get a 50. And again, I like the delay on the vision here, trying to figure out where he's going to go after the initial item pickup. Gets the data, going to try and cut off at the rockets, but it's going to be late. Can he get a little bit of LG tickle? No, not in time. Settles for rail instead. He's going to opt out of the rockets for now. But the pathing is good. He now has all the weapons, almost. He could have had a tri-bolt. It would have been delicious. Doubles back, and now the LG is going to be good. Zildjian hooking around him. Actually, that was pretty crazy, and he's going to miss with the follow-up rail. Death misses with the rail of his own here. Death row with the fantastic host. Thank you for that, as Death pops the vision. Trying to land a rocket, he will net himself the heavy, making his way quickly back over to the Mega here, as Zildjian needs to be careful. He's already there. He hooks back up, and now Death is in a poor position here. Goes up the jump pad, luckily survives, and the LG comes out. Zildjian trying to make it rain with rockets, and he's going to take a lot of damage. A weird rocket jump from Death, trying to get the height advantage, and misses it with the rail. All of these fights are absolutely crazy bonkers. Preemptive LG there. You can never be too certain, as Death will get the heavy for free. Looks like they will trade the items. He does have the vision, could get a rail possibly, and he will. Converts on that, tries to go with the follow-up, and he nails it. Zildjian gets melted after the 2 rails. And gets put on death row, if you will. And Death has the superior position and the rockets, and he's 1 frag away from advancing. As the Zildjian's all falling apart here. It's all gone wrong, Pete Tong. Quite literally getting the drop on him. Unfortunately, not hitting the rocket. Zildjian stuck in a bad way here. Rocket jumps towards Death. He's gonna hit a lot of rockets. He has the totem out. Can he switch? Not in time. 1 HP. Death advances, and that was a little bit of luck. 75% skill, like that Linkin Park song. I don't know the lyrics, but yeah, Death will go ahead and move on.